Salukis.
That roar from Saluki Nation is Scott Nagy coming to join us here post-game. His comments are brought to you by CMC Mitchell and Associates. Salukis get the win 68-59. His coach will pop on that headset and chat with us here post-game. Salukis led by as many as 20, and it got cut down to as few as 4. And, Coach, that's where I want to start with you. Jarrett Hidsley shoots that three. It was short. I think it was actually blocked, deflected. Damian Mayo grabs it, goes up, gets your bucket.
Yeah.
But it was then, I think, 3 consecutive stops defensively. That was the moment in this game that really got it back in your favor.
Well, it's probably as good a defense we put together for 40 minutes. And the guys did a good job of paying attention to knowing their scouts, who we need to close out on, and who we need to short close out, and all those things. We need to rebound the ball a little bit better. We should have beat them by more than 3 on the glass, but it was nice to shoot the ball well tonight. All that's great. We were only shooting 40% a half. It felt like, because we made threes, but I think we were 3 for 15 from 2. They're hard to score around the basket on. They really are. They come. We started pump faking a little better, drawing, playing off 2 feet, pivoting, finding people. Patient, 2 big shots by Ollie there at the end of the game, and he struggled. They've hardly guarded him. I think he made 3 threes in the second half, and so I was happy for him because people are really laying off of him and trying to make him do that, and he needs to do it. There's nothing wrong with his shot. He needs to just play with confidence.
Yeah, and on that point, Coach, early on they were doing a good job defensively by playing off of Mayo. Therefore, that his man was getting in Ollie's lane to double team him. Seemed like you guys were then clearing a guy out. Was that purposeful or just it just happened?
Well, we talked about the last few days. Anytime you get driven at, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a good shooter or not. They're in. Just cut. Even if they can see you, but most of the time they're just, the next guy at the ball is just staring at the ball and he's in. And so we, instead of spacing, because we didn't, we shot 31 threes, I think, or more than that against them last time we played them when we were, we only made 6. But we were just spacing out. We would just, guy would drive and we would just space out. Now we were trying to back cut them. So basically you would open up a bigger lane to drive. I thought we weren't great at it, but we were better. I would like to get to more motion. We're still a little stiff for me offensively, but we won it defensively tonight.
Coach, I wish I could ask you this question in 2 hours when you drive home and you got more time to reflect on it, but this is my only chance. Coach Ragland said something I thought was really important in our talk before the game. He said you're either result-driven or process-driven, and obviously you feel good after a win, you feel awful after a loss. But right now, as best you can tell us, where do you feel you are to win a game like this, your 4th road game in this league in a row? I've been around this a long time, partner. We've had some great teams not be able to do that. Where do you feel right now, if you can, where you guys are with the process?
Well, a lot better, let's face it. But like tonight, we shot 37%, and we won.
Yeah.
And that's how you win a basketball game, and that's how you win on the road. That's what you do. And I say this all the time, good teams win on the road, and average teams can win at home. Now, we've struggled to win at home. We got to start taking care of our home court. But we've been a good road team. I'm super proud of the guys. But, yeah, I was watching a game today, and I think the score was 71-70, and the kid misses 2 free throws, they lose. And the winning coach is jumping around. And I was thinking to myself, now, had that kid made 2 free throws, like you're jumping around, you're so happy. And really there's no difference in the game other than that kid missing those 2 free throws and how your team played. And what I was really proud of our kids tonight was when they cut it to 4, there was no panic in a huddle, we were fine. And then we came back and got the lead again and really put the pressure on them.
To Coach Watson's point, only been done 4 times, Coach, since 2002 in terms of winning 4 consecutive road games in the league. It's just a really hard thing to do, no question about it. You talked about your team's defensive ability tonight and the way you played. I know it's a collective effort, but specifically Kennard Davis seemed like he was really good for you on that side of the floor.
He was good on both ends, and again, he's playing out of position with the point guard, and but he was a man tonight. He was getting through ball screens, and Comer's a good player, and when we played him the first time, it's kind of when he started to get going. he was playing average, and then he played us and had 26, and now he's the second leading scorer in the league, and we struggle with him tonight. Too many, 7 for 10 from the free throw line. That's where we've got to do a little better job. But Moo is a guy you can count on to guard the ball.
Coach, it's one of those areas where Coach Watson and I don't bring it up a ton because I don't think plus minus is always the best indicator on necessarily how someone does in a game. But Damian Mayo tonight, plus 20 when he was on the floor.
Yeah, and he got the third foul, and I was like, I mean, he just it's why we wanted him here. And, you look at his stats, and it may not blow you away, but his leadership, his toughness, all the things that, like we go back to UIC game, that play makes where hardly any stats show up. But he just, we're a way better team with him on the floor for sure.
No doubt those clutch threes were big from Ollie, and it's always a tough thing to judge.
But he goes 2 for 2 tonight. He hits 2 big threes for us. So I'm happy for him too, because we knew particularly those two, and it's not like you tell those guys that, but they know it. They know they're not going to get guarded, and you got to have enough to you at some point to jump up and make a shot. And they both have good form. I want them to shoot more. I really do.
How did you feel, Coach, your team balanced in terms of taking the good shots when you had them? Of course, they fell like crazy there early for you in the first half. But
yeah,
how did you balance
well,
that?
I was concerned that we would fall in love with that three, and because we shot it so well in the first half, and Jarrett took a couple that like I would have preferred he kept it and went back down. Put the ball on the floor. Like when you get a three blocked, I mean, just pump fake that thing and drive it. And but we took less threes. I mean, we make 15. That's a pretty good job. I don't know if we've made 15 this year.
No, it's the most.
Yeah.
13 was the previous high, and you had 10 in the first half.
Yeah, our guys. One of the things I wrote on the board there was shoot with confidence. Just if you're going to shoot it, shoot it. Don't worry about what we're going to say. Like you got to have guys like that have enough to them.
Look, and we knew, and everybody knows, Coach, that you really have a big three of this team, and Kennard, Ollie, and Jarrett. To see Jarrett really come back, he hit those shots early. Played a big role for you in this game, too, with 18 points, a good bounce back for him.
Yeah, it was. I'd like to see him get more rebounds, particularly if we're going to play small. Our guards need to rebound better, but Mayo had 7 of them. And Drew 8. Look at that, and so 7, 8, and 9 from our guards. That's really what we need because we're playing 4 guards anyway. And Jarrett's tangled up with a bigger guy, so we really need our guards. But Jarrett, we that first play of the game, we knew they were either going to guard him or they were going to help down, and he got a wide open shot and knocks it down. It was a good start for us.
4-3 now on the road in the league, 2-4 at home, and you brought that up. You want to get back at home this weekend with UIC, a chance to sweep a really good UIC team, but to take care of home court. I know
they're good
on
on the road. They're a good road team.
Yeah, really good on the road. And right now it looks like they're down 1 with about 20 seconds left against Illinois State in Chicago. Coach, enjoy this one getting back, and we'll talk to you this weekend.
Okay, thanks.